Hi everyone. Uh, I have been working for the organization of Internet Archive as a part of my Google Summer of Code 2026 project. So as the final evaluations are approaching, so I have been planning to show you all like what I have been working on and what progress I have made throughout the past few months. So let's get started and let's have a look into the project that I have built. So basically, this is a playback page that have been archived by the Internet Archive web crawlers, and this playback page is dated 27th May of 2006. So as you can see here, let me tell you about the URL of this particular web playback page. What does it show and what does it denote? So all the playback pages URL start with this particular domain, web.archive.org slash web slash this particular 14 digit of timestamp. So the first four digit shows the year, then the two digit shows the month, then date, then hour, minutes, and seconds. So it basically tells the timestamp in a detailed way, like at what time the web crawler basically visited this page and it was archived. Okay, so now let's move on to what I have made and what project I have been working on. So this is I have basically built a Chrome extension, I would say, that uses all the the client APIs, the client side prompt APIs, the translation APIs, summary APIs, and all to generate useful responses for the users. So let's see the extension in action. So if you need to just upload the extension in the Google Chrome, and then if you click on the extension icon, then this is the pop-up that will appear on your screen for the first time. So let's start with what this pop-up is showing, and then we will move towards the different functionalities that are there in the extension. Okay, so the first one is the capture history over time. So it gives you an a very interesting information about this particular playback page. The first day or the earliest capture of this particular playback page is of June 24, 2004, and since then there has been 2914 capture days, and the latest date or the latest date when this particular website was captured by the web crawlers is 19th of August 2026, as it is being shown here as well. And another interesting thing that you can know from this pop-up window is basically the status code. So like there has been 2528 days when the status code that was recorded by the web crawler was 200. There has been 135 days when the status code was 301. So all these different kind of informations are available in this particular pop-up. And if you want to see a broader view of the different kind of status codes and all the, if you want to see a heat map kind of view of this playback page when it was archived and all, you can simply click on this view timeline thing, and it will show you year wise heat map. So like it started from the year of 2004. So in the year of 2004, for 7 months the crawler visited this page and it was archived. Basically, if you hover over this boxes, small boxes, then the status code will appear in front of you, like the status code is 200 here. So in the month of June of 2004, the status code that was recorded by the web crawler when it visited and tried to archive this particular website or this particular web page, the status code recorded was 200. You can simply click on this box and you will be automatically redirected to that particular playback page without writing any kind of URL or without doing any kind of hassle. You can simply click on this particular box and you can visit that particular version of the playback page. This as this says, status code that was recorded was 301. So all these different kind of informations are available in the pop-up itself. Now let's move on towards the functionalities a bit. So the next thing that is there is the target language. So basically what is happening here is the response that is being generated by the AI is primarily in English. But if you prefer some other language, if you prefer to see or view the response in some other language, you can simply select it from this particular drop down menu. So let's say if we select Hindi and if we click on the save button, then this particular language has been saved in the local storage, and along with the primary language that is English, the response will also be generated in Hindi as well. So let's look the first functionality in action, which is summarize. So what this particular action will do, what this particular function will do, it will summarize the whole content of this particular playback page. So if we click on the summarize thing, Currently it is cached, so you can directly view the result and response. Otherwise it will take some time to load and to initiate the AI session and all. So if you go to the logs, you will see here that it has been loaded from cache only. We have not done other things or other operations here. So logs basically tells you all the things, like what happened in the summary thing, what happened in the process of producing this particular response from the AI. You won't feel like, okay, what's happening, I don't know in the background. You will have the complete transparency. Now if you click on the summary thing, then this is the AI summary that has been generated. If you click on the insights, then this there are a lot of FAQs, I would say, or interesting questions that are there in this particular playback page. You can get to know about them as well. There are a lot of famous personalities, famous events are also mentioned here. So you can simply click on them and you can know more about them by visiting their Wikipedia pages. And the most interesting thing that is there is this particular AI session or the AI chat, like ChatGPT or something else. So what it does, it helps you to chat with the Gemini Nano model that is being provided by Google Chrome, that runs completely on your local machine. So no data is going to any cloud or outside of your machine, and you don't require any API key to contact or chat with the AI. You can simply write your message here, and the AI will respond with the answer. And it has the complete context of this particular page. It has complete context of what conversations have been taking place between you and the AI. So there is a proper AI session management thing which is happening here, and you can simply chat with it and it will answer all your questions in the best way possible. So this was all about summarize. Okay, again, as I said you that as we have selected Hindi as our preferred language, so the response that was generated was is also available in Hindi along with the primary language English. So again everything is Hindi, but again you can also change or translate the whole response in some other language as well according to your preferences. So let's say if we select Espanol, then the whole summary and all the everything, all the FAQs, all the famous personalities names and everything will be translated to Espanol. So all these functionalities are there for the summarize thing. And now let's move on to the other functionality, that is quality. So if we click on the quality function, then what it will do, let me tell you here that Gemini Nano, the model that is running, also has image support. So, like, it can view the image, it can analyze the image, and accordingly answer your questions. So, what we are doing here, we are basically extracting the content from the playback page using readability.js. That is the standard way of extracting content from the pages that is also being used by Mozilla Firefox. So, we are extracting the content. We are taking a beautiful screenshot of the viewport that is available, and we are sending both of them to the AI model. Then the AI model is analyzing on the basis of the system prompt and everything, that if the content of this page is broken, or if the if this page is complete or what. So it if you see into the logs, then the raw output that is being provided by the AI looks like this. Okay, the error status is normal, the content is complete, and the screenshot quality is properly rendered. So based on all the inputs that are being provided to the AI model, it is giving you these responses. And you can it will basically help the users to know, okay, if they are on a soft 404 page or a real 404 page, or if the page that the users are viewing properly rendered or not. So this is for them. And again, you can also see some network activities there as well. So like, what are the total number of resources that were fetched to show this particular playback page as it is being shown to you right now. And also the status code that was received or that was recorded while the crawler visited this particular web page. And so we are contacting the CDX server API, and we are fetching everything from there. So everything is real here, nothing, and everything is being shown to you so that the full transparency is there. So this was all about the page quality, and now let's move on to the best part of this particular web extension, that is the comparing snapshots. So currently, we are on the this playback page, which is dated 27th May 2006. And let's say we want to compare this particular with its own version of 1 year ago. So like, we don't need to open the snapshot in another tab, or we don't need to take care of all those headaches, like okay, I need to find out, I need to calculate what I need to basically think about the URL of the page, that how it would look like if we change the timestamp to 1 year ago, we don't need to think about all those things. We can simply click here on this action, like I want to compare the snapshots, and I can write the statement in simple plain English, and AI will take care of everything. Like it will calculate the date, it will generate the diff, and it will generate a beautiful AI summary of changes. Let's look it into action. So like if I write here, how did the page look like a year ago? So here, as you can see the in the live logs, so AI is parsing the date request currently, and after the AI has parsed the date request, we will fetch the content, page content from the CDX server. We will give it to the AI model. It will basically go through the complete content of the page, of both the versions of the page, and then it will generate a beautiful AI summary along with a lot more of things that will be there, and it will also help the users to get a deeper view of what changed and what did not change. So like as it was from May 27th 2006, and I asked the AI to compare it with its own version of 1 year ago, so it took May 27th 2005. So this is the AI summary of changes that was generated by the model, and along with it we have this particular beautiful changes or diff that is there, where like if you look into this, the green statements show what was added in the new version, and the minus the red one shows like what was removed from the new version. So you can go through this if you want to get a deeper view or deeper view of the what changed and what did not change between the both of these particular snapshots or the captures. And along with this, we the most interesting part of this is that you can view the complete web page in this without even opening that particular snapshot, or without even opening that particular capture in a different tab, or in a different basically without opening that particular page in the different tab, you can simply view it here as well. So if you click on this zoom in button, it will show the whole page rendered beautifully in the same tab in the same browser without changing anything. So like this is the version of May 27th 2006, and this is the version of May 27th 2005. So if we click on the zoom in button again, you can basically see, okay, this is the thing that is changed between in 1 year. So like you have the visual comparison as well along with the text and the AI summary. Again, this AI chat is there, so like you can ask it anything and it will reply accordingly. So it has again the AI session is there. It has all the complete context of the changes, it has the complete context of the pages and all. So everything is there, session management is there, and everything is there. So like yeah, you can ask it anything if you want to know more about the changes along with what has already been provided to you. You can simply ask the AI and it will answer in the best way possible. And again, if you want to change, see some other comparisons as well, you can simply click on the back button and you can enter the same thing and follow the same process again. So this is how the snapshot comparison is taking place in using the AI. And now if we move on to the another thing that is there is the compare history. So like you can see all the comparisons that you did, or try to see in the pop-up itself. So like if you click on the view, it will show the response itself, and it will also have all the things, all the chats that took place that you did with the AI and all, for your own reference if you want to see it in the future. So everything is saved, everything is cached for your reference, and you can revisit them at any time you want. So again, the caching is taking place for 24 hours only. So like after 24 hours, the eviction logic is running and it will be evicted from the local memory, because we need to keep the extension as light as possible. So the caching is taking place for 24 hours only. So till 24 hours you can visit anything you want, everything is cached. And now this minimize button is also there. So like if you want to see the page and don't want the the pop-up there, you can simply visit the page, and if you want to see the response again, you can simply click on this particular thing and all the response will be there. So yeah, so this was all about the extension project that I have been building and I have been involved in building since past few months. And I am looking forward to introduce more and more good features that will help the users to know more about internet archive and the playback pages and the wayback machine. So thank you. I hope I'll meet you again in the next video. So see you till then. Thank you.